What up? It's Book the Win. What? Hey, we're playing Blart 69 at Olympia Fields, and this looks unique. I don't remember 615 par 5 ever. It must have been a while since we played this. We're playing on PlayStation 5. Hope everyone's doing incredible, sensational, unbelievable. Uh, It's kind of cool. 615 off the rip. Boom. Let's go. Ha! Oh, not too bad. It was a little shaky, but we're nerves. We got the nerves. Ah, fuck. Don't want to be in the light rough. 272 though. We can get there for sure. Anyways, hope everyone's doing amazing. I am in Thailand, and I'm in a good mood today, that's for sure. We were streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/booktowin. We're playing Team Fight Tactics. It's a game. It's not golf, but it's a game, and I had fun. Well, this guy's going like fucking 2-iron from 280. Paul Blart. All right, let's see if we can hit one. Just stiff from 270. Just ah. I don't know. Big bounce. Oh, it was a perfecto bounco, super bouncer, mega juicer, 8-footer. Boom, 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 boom. We are in our hotel in Thailand. First hotel of 3. This one was kind of like a week. It's only a week, but um, crazy walk, crazy walk. I'll show that next video. At the end of this second hole, I'll do a room tour, so you'll see that. And we make eagle, and we're one up. Book. Look, we completed 3 check marks. Chapter complete. Holy. So we'll do a room tour. It's a crazy walk. I'm like on a hill. The hotel's on a hill. The last 100 meters of this hotel is fucking mind-blowing. Because when I walked to 7-Eleven yesterday to get some like supplies. And on the way back, I was like, how the fuck, the night I got here, how the fuck did I carry my 50 pounds of luggage with me up this hill? Because I was completely out of gas before getting to my room. My room, it's scary. It's because there's like a foot outside the door, and then there's like a railing, and then it's just a straight drop to death. And so whenever I'm walking towards this room, I'm like all shaky. Paul Blart hits one, almost came back off the slope. He's gonna have a little slider. Time for the first knock of the day. Sponsored by Nocturnal Knocks. Oh, that's so good. I mean, it's not, but it was. I was like, don't underswing. I didn't. It wasn't good. That's right. I've been playing Nintendo Switch Golf a lot. Uh, to be fair, today is great, happy day, and but I lived through my biggest nightmare on the way here. The only thing I didn't want to happen would be get stuck in China. And what happened? We got stuck in China, and it was scary. I was terrified. And if you told me even today that we're here in Thailand, right? All right, here is my room tour. We have the VR headset. I want to quickly show something. This pillowcase you see right here, that's mine from home. And if you look to the right, the bedding, it's the fucking same, which is crazy. I thought that was weird. Here's the book setup. That's where I got coffees and Red Bull. Got the safe, fridge, bathroom, shitter, and then we got a table with some posts. We got the kettle, and then in the backyard here, got a sink, and we have a pool. So that's kind of neat, right? And then so you check this out, right? Kind of crazy, eh? Kind of crazy. You lose your flight transfer that you paid to change the date. You lose that, right? And then I couldn't figure out how to switch clubs. That's why we're struggling. Different controls, different games. You lose all your hotel, but you don't go through what you did in China, and I would lose everything. Could throw it all away. That's how bad it was. Even though we're safely there. So many scary things happened. Like they gave me the wrong. I was able to probably make my flight, even though it was delayed. The first flight was delayed by an hour and a half. And I had only a hour and 50-minute window, but we made 40 minutes up on the plane, so we had about an hour to make the flight from Shanghai to Phuket, and we didn't. But it was like at the final checkpoint of security, like 30 minutes before the flight, 25 minutes. And I've been through Shanghai airport before, so I had an idea that I could get through it, right? And they didn't let me. The guy didn't think I had enough time, and so then I had to get a visa, and that went horribly. And then instead of handing my passport back, the lady went on the phone, who was being mean to me from the start. And we missed the putt. And I can see why we missed the putt. We're talking about this every time I play golf and been talking about it in like previous videos. It didn't make the recording. I started hitting bad shots, so you might struggle a bit, but that's all right. I think that's good that we missed that putt, because we want this video to be full, and we don't want to go 3 up and then we quit, and then it's just like, oh, do I gotta start again? But we're 2 up. Anyways, went on the phone, was like, we have a solo Canadian, what do you want me to do with them, you know? Even though everything was done. And like, luckily the person on the phone let me through. Otherwise, you know, because all she had to do was just hand me my passport and let me go. And she didn't. She called someone like, hey, you want to fuck with this guy? And I was like, damn. And I couldn't convert any of my cash in China, so I couldn't buy food or drink at the airport. And we were there for 2 days. So that was annoying, and like, you know, you're thirsty, you want to buy water, can't do that. I could not connect to the internet in China at the airport, so I couldn't tell people I was stuck there. So, and then they lost my baggage, which had my PS5 and everything. About an hour and a half after baggage was done, they found another shipment of bags, and mine was there. But if you're telling me I'm stuck in China, then they lose my bag, then this and this and the visa and this, and they gave me a wrong form, it was unbelievably stressful on me. It was just insane. And then we drive through these crazy streets far from the hotel, through like some crazy areas, and I was like, isn't this like supposed to be a nearby hotel, And I met a friend from Scotland, as we miss it, but we're talking about China, so we're gonna miss putts when we talk about China. And he was terrified too. We were both trying to laugh it off. Um, I got to the airport or the hotel, came back the next day, and I was ready to check my bags to go on this flight. And I watched the lady look through my passport, and there was the transit stamp there, so she's seen it. And then a couple minutes later, she's like, "Where's your visa?" Like I had to have something else, which was like, oh, it was mind numbing. And I just knew at that point I just had to keep it together and just say nothing. Just don't say anything. Let them figure it out on themselves. Right? You say something, I might not be on the plane. We get through 4 checkpoints of security. When we enter the airport in China, there's an American lady. She had a PhD and she kept talking about, oh, I have a PhD. Good for you. But we're about to check and she starts saying shit like, oh, they want us to surrender our phones. Oh, I'm not going to do that. They can't do that. And I was like, fucking just let them take your phones. We hit a great shot here. And then she kept saying terrorist over and over. She said 15 fucking times. She's like, oh, interior terrorists are now more of a domestic threat than exterior. Fuck off. We're going through security in China and you're fucking talking. You kept saying terrorist. And so you would think everything's all done. We finally get on the plane. It was a long flight to Phuket, Thailand. But you'd think it'd be all done. It wasn't though. So there's 4 people, including myself, waiting in line to get my passport stamped to enter Thailand. There's 3 people in front of me. I was the 4th. 2 ladies, 1 guy. 2 of the first 3 people in my line got denied entry that were on my flight to Thailand and couldn't enter. 2 or 3 from this lady. Man, can you like imagine that? Like if they're like, oh, well, you gotta go back to where you came from, head back to China or something. That was crazy. So we get through it all. We take a long bus. We're 3 up here, and yeah, I'm not gonna go more into it, but because it's done with. It's done with. But oh, and then I get here, and I think the taxi ride in Thailand to get to I took a bus for an hour and a half, and then I took a taxi to the hotel, and I lost my debit card on the ride somewhere. So I don't have a debit card now. And then yesterday I was looking at my bank first I locked my bank card so no one can use it. I got an email from my bank that was unrelated that they're sending me some documents from the United States about being audited or something. And then I have to fill them out and send them back. And they're being sent in Canada. So it's like just a mess. It's probably from like, the only thing I could think of is like from earnings from like YouTube. That's the only way. But I don't make fuck all. What are you bugging me for? Anyways, so we're trying to get through all these like small obstacles, but we're here in Thailand. Yesterday was kind of a wash. We didn't really accomplish much, but um, I think it's kind of understandable. I forgive myself for that, like take a day, just kind of, uh, you know, just mindlessly do stuff. I got some rest. We're back at it. So I just wanted to give an update. Nice putt by Paul Blart there. That was great putt. Are we answering? We're still 3-up. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track on this match, but I would assume this is Dormy. I think it would win if a tie. I don't know, but that's just what I would assume. Anyways, hope everyone else has been doing great. Like I said, we're in Thailand. Yeah. Um, I was like thinking I've learned from trips and stuff, and it's like you're ready for this trip, you're ready for it, and then like one delay turns into a snowball of just pure terror. And I know there's lots of people who go to China voluntarily, but if you're being blocked on Facebook, Discord, everything, can't access the internet, can't access things. There's signs that saying like if you do this or that, you're gonna be in trouble by the police. Security cameras everywhere and how they monitor everything. It's a lot if you are by yourself. Plus, I had like bloodshot eyes from the stress and the flights, and I kept trying to drink as much water as I could, but like I couldn't drink at the airport because whatever. We booked the win here. It was just a lot, but we were 3-2. Paul Blart 69. Um, we're streaming all the time over on Twitch. Um, we're gonna stream YouTube too. This game for sure. Uh, don't know what time yet. I woke up at 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. today, so I still got to get my schedule kind of right. But thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you didn't, and have an amazing day.
Smoke. I mean, subscribe to this channel because I'm a sad baseball